You are warmly welcome to Berut Counselling Service Center, where we touch lives. And I am Esther Ruth Ibalwa, who is taking you through this time. We want to touch our lives because we stay with different people. In our environment, we interact with many different people. At our places of work, there are people. In the marketplace, there are people that we meet and we need to interact with them. And so, we need to look at the elements of this effective communication, which are going to help us in our relationship in order to thrive. So, let us all learn together as we learn these elements so that we can thrive. And first and foremost, we need to remember that our God, the one we worship, is a relational God. And therefore, we are all called upon to emulate Him. We are called upon to emulate Him in all our relationships in order to avoid conflicts and disharmony. This is very important. Now, let us look at these elements of effective communication. Thoughtful communication, the first of its kind. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 29 to 31 says that, "Let no corrupting talk come out of your mouth, but only such as is good for building up as it fits the occasion, that it may give grace to those who hear." And verse 31 says, "Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and slander be put away from you with all malice." Now, when we look at these verses, what lessons do we draw from them? Paul is teaching us something about how we communicate, how we relate with other people. That in our speech there should be no malice whatsoever the case. The first lesson that we can draw from Paul's teaching is that our talk should be worthy of a Christian. You should communicate only something which is clean. Our communication should be clean. You should consider the implications of what you are about to communicate. Ask yourself, does what I am going to say build anyone, or it puts them down? It could be breaking their heart. Is it worth speaking it in public anyway? Is it a positive criticism, or it is pulling down somebody? Is it criticism that is so crucial to put across? But also, ask yourself, do I have to say it in public? Or I can say it later and to this particular individual when we are in a secret place. Sometimes we don't know that what we are going to communicate is going to cause disharmony. It is going to cause disaster. Matthew chapter 18, verses 15 to 17 has this to say, "If your brother sins against you, go and tell him his fault between you and him alone. If he listens to you, you have gained your brother. But if he doesn't listen to you, take 1 or 2 other people along with you, that every charge may be established by the evidence of 2 or 3 other witnesses. If he refuses, tell it to the whole church. And if he refuses to listen to the church, let him be to you as a Gentile or a tax collector. Now, you have something that you want to share, but you go and look for Patrick. Patrick is not concerned about that issue. That issue concerns me. Come and say it to me, my dear. You will have done so much to my life, other than sharing it with Patrick, with Esther, with James, with Sarah. Because when I hear it from other sources, I will get it in a different version. You don't know what ingredients Patrick will add to what you told him. And by the time it gets to me, it will have been distorted completely, and they are saying to me a different thing altogether. It will cause me stress. It can cause damage of the highest level. Such communication has brought disaster and disharmony. Speak directly to the concerned person, not to Patrick, not to Esther, not to Peter, because he is my brother or my husband. Do you know, my sister, my brother, that what you are doing is bringing conflicts and disharmony? You are going to break people's marriages. You are going to break people's relationships. Many marriages are split because of such types of communication. Many families are split because of you, who cannot remove a speck from your eye, but you want to remove it from another person's eye. People have lost their fame because of you. Yet you have no evidence of what you are talking about. You have no clue. May God help us. May God help us to communicate and to communicate effectively. Psalm chapter 15, verses 1 and 2, in the Contemporary English Bible version, say that who may stay in God's temple or live on the holy mountain of God? Only those who obey God and do as they should. They speak the truth and don't spread gossip. They treat others fairly and don't say cruel things. Let us have a stop at this point and reflect on that scripture. Where does it throw you? Where does it take you? Yes, you can answer the question. But David answers it this way, that he who does not speak cruel things, only that one will sit in the house of the Lord, will dwell on the mountain of the Lord. Let us know how to communicate our concerns. Let us communicate to the right persons. let us be mindful of what we are communicating, when we are communicating, and why. What is our intention of communicating? Colossians chapter 4, verse 6 says that, let your speech always be gracious, seasoned with salt, so that you may know how you ought to answer. Therefore, effective communication for building relationships implies that you will care about the other person, how they are going to receive what you are saying about them. What do you say about others? How are you going to say it? Yes, it can be a concern. You can go ahead and say it. But how do you unpackage it? When and where? And for what reason? The purpose of saying, unpackaging it, when is more important. The audience is very, very important. Or else you will unpackage and people will take it differently and it will cause disharmony. It will cause disaster. Let us reflect on these points. How is your communication with others and about others? Do you talk them down? Think critical about those points, those questions. What is your purpose of communicating? What is your purpose? Do you want to bring disaster? You know, there is a Luganda saying which goes that we desire to see things which are spilling out. Matthew chapter 7 verse 5 says that in the English Standard Version, you hypocrite, first take the log out of your own eye. And the NIV says, you hypocrite, first take the plank out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. Are you able to get out the speck out of your own eye? Are you able to see it? Take it out. Then if you are to help the other one, you will see clearly the right thing and you will remove it. There are many times we are not even targeting at helping people, but we are targeting at looking them down and destroy them completely and so. Now, our God is a God of diversity. That is why we are different tribes, we are different races, we are different giftings, we are different locations. We need each other. We are not an island. And the reason I need you is because I am not able to do it alone. I am not able to see my mistake. If you are able to see my mistake, don't jubilate over it. Come and speak to me. Come and help me to walk the talk. Because our God is a God of relationship. Come and we be relational. In order for us to worship God, I want to worship with you. I want to serve with you. I want to walk with you this journey, which is not easy to walk alone. I want your support. Because I am not an island, I need your help. I will also help you because you are not complete. You need my support. You need my input in order for you to walk the journey. Let us learn to coexist. Our coexistence is not just for just. It's for a reason that we are able to support each other, that we are able to encourage each other, that we are able to cry with each other, that we are able to appreciate each other. Then we shall be able to touch each other's life. Touch my life, and I will touch your life. Let us appreciate each other's touch in order to worship our God. Thank you for listening in. Thank you very much. We are still walking the journey for effective communication and the journey for touching each other's life. Stay blessed. Esther Ruth Balwa at Berut Counselling Service Center.